Hey, this is Dr. Gala with your daily Get Your Butt in Gear moment. I was speaking with a patient today. He had severe knee pain and he was overweight. He had AFib and he was starting to give things away in that he thought he was on the downhill slide. Fast forward after working with him, now he's back to running a 5K 3 times a week. His weight is down, his AFib is essentially gone. His doctors are blown away, and the gallbladder surgery and the knee surgery he was slated to have is now off the table. And the reason I bring this up is because I was talking with him today, and it was very inspirational. He was saying that this is the first time in years that he's been able to get out and go for it. And when he was out there, he was thinking that he thought, that this hurts and this isn't fun and maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And it struck me when he said, I realized, like, going back, how miserable that would have been to go back to where I was versus being healthy now and moving forward. And it reminded me of a time in my life when I was working and exercising to a very high level. And I was actually competing for an Ironman at the time. And there was times where I was frustrated, I was down, and I didn't want to go work out. I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning and probably exercising more than was actually healthy. But the mindset was, I knew that there was going to be a time in my life where I wasn't going to be able to or have the functionality to legitimately go out and exercise at that level. And also realizing that there's people in the world that have it much harder and that they just simply don't have the physical ability, nor will they ever have the physical ability to do something like that. A lot of times that was my motivation, knowing that there was going to be a time in my life where I wouldn't be able to do it no matter how hard I wanted to. So thinking about something in your life and what is it that you're able to do right now but you're not. And then thinking about, there's probably going to be a time in your life where you can't move forward with that, with whatever that goal is, whether it's something physical that you're wanting to accomplish, or a relationship or business or whatever it is in your life that you're putting out there for your goal, and what's keeping you back. And most likely it's in between the ears. And that's probably what's holding you back. So I'd encourage you to look at it and ask yourself, with where you're at right now, where do you want to be in the next 3 years? Where do you want to be in the next week? Where do you want to be in the next 10 years? Anytime in your future. Because we know that the majority of excitement in life comes from anticipation, and the majority of suffering in life comes from anticipation. Meaning that a lot of times we worry about things that never happen. We also get excited more about our vacations and holidays and events than we actually do experiencing them. So looking at where you're going and what you want to accomplish and what you're doing to achieve that. Are you just sitting back on your haunches and just kind of letting life pass you by, or are you getting up and going after it? Because there's going to be a time where you may not be able to have the same resources that you have now to achieve that. And if you're sick right now, then thinking about right now, every day that goes by, you have the option to either take one step to getting healthier or one step getting worse. So every day you're telling your body and you're giving yourself the signal, which way are you going? Just like my mom, when she was on full disability and she couldn't work, the teachers were donating their sick time so she didn't lose her job. And every day she took a step forward. And now fast forward, my mom's in her late 60s. She's our lead health coach. She just started running 5K races a couple of years ago. Now she wins them in her age group. She's in 100% remission, zero pain, and she rocks and rolls all day long with more energy now than she had when she was in her 40s. So I'd encourage you to look at yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I would like to be doing? And with every day going by, what is slipping away from you if you're not taking action on that? So I'm Dr. Gala. Here's to making the rest of your years the best of your years. And this is your daily motivation, Get Your Butt in Gear video that I made for you to get yourself going, and realizing that what you have today, you may not have tomorrow. So take advantage of it and live fully and go for it. And if you like this video, of course, I'd love to hear your comments down below, or maybe if this has helped you get out and do something today, that'd be awesome as well. I'd love to hear or have you share what it is that this is going to help you, inspire, and motivate you to do. We'll talk with you soon.